compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Ncaa Carter Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Let's go. Let's go.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive rolling. Design quarterback run. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Snags a good throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go.
Touchdown, Texas, as they put 6 more on the board.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. TCU offense takes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Grab behind the line. It's Watts. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They'll run it to the left. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes a handoff. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Gets made on the out route.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and goal, handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period.
TCU 0.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it.
Got it? Shadow.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's 2nd down here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, TCU.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And they tack on the extra point. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
And it's taken at the 45. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The Horned Frogs will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Breaks into the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Strong. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Longhorns trying to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Strong. And he's tackled just short of the 25. The offense now operating in empty. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to
on the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Hits this one off the side of his foot. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they'll kick it away here. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. One more play before they head to the locker room. Keeps it on a design run. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Strong. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
And the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early.
Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. At the 20. Crosses the all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense picks it up, still moving. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21.
That makes the score. Texas.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
QB decides to keep it here. Breaking tackles. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The Longhorns line up with a 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Checks this down to the running back, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
When the defense had everything covered downfield, the quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Taking a shot deep down the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left side.
Oh, what a grab!
They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on third.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. That's an important score. We've got a one-possession game now, Kurt, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's strong. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
What a catch! They finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 1 and a first down. Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building. Now, Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
42, TCU, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route, you tackle him inbounds, it keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, TCU. They connect for 6.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
TCU, 35.
Bringing it out. It's strong. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he throws it deep. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
This quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So second down after the incompletion. That's a design quarterback keeper. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Leaning on the run game here. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll try a pass here. He's got it with room to run. Breaks loose at the 40. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10.
Wow, a big chunk play to pick up the first down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that first down, new set of downs.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. A timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. That sack sets up a second down and very long. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep throw. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
He'll throw it now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, TCU.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. The 30. And he goes down as the takeaway wraps up a hard-earned victory for the defense.